Hi! Today's video is going to be a little bit different than normal. Partly I just want to show off my pretty Christmas tree. And I also really wanted to participate in a tag video that I saw Nichole Loves, formerly Nichole Loves Nails, and Danie Shout do. I think her name is pronounced Shout. And I'll link them in the descriptions. I wanted to participate in the nail obsession tag video, and I think I'll just be more comfortable and chit-chatty if I am also doing my nails at the same time. And so I already have on a peel off base coat. This one's called Ready for Takeoff. And then I am going to do these two flash reactives by Painted Polish. Whoops, put the logos forward. Just green and red, very, very extra loud and Christmassy. But because they're flash reactives, they are difficult to take off. And so I'll just have the peel off base coat and make it easier. And I have my fizzy water, so I'm ready to go. And you'll probably hear my cats in the background. So the first question is, what is your favorite nail polish? Which is opening up with a really difficult one. So I wrote a novel and then I pared it down. So I have a lot of favorites. So I'm gonna just say my favorite drugstore polish is probably LA Colors right now. They're really good quality for their price. A lot of times their price is below $3, and they have a lot of different colors to choose from, and their formula is good. It's definitely better than you expect for the really low price, and at least where I am, you can find them in a lot of stores. Okay, my favorite mainstreams are Orly, which I have quite a few of. I like both their regular Orly line and their breathable line. I also like Essie for their cream formulas, and they're easy to find pretty much anywhere, or especially where I am in the US. I also like China Glaze and Salon Perfect, which I recently learned are the same brand, so I started looking for Salon Perfect because sometimes you could get the exact same colors, but for a lower price. My favorite boutique type brand is probably ILMP. I have a lot of ILMP, but I also really like Cirque and Mooncat and Hollow Taco. The really hard ones to pare down, my favorites is probably the indies, because I have just really, really enjoyed every indie that I've tried, including Painted Polish that I'm using right now. I did put my top 5, and it's not in any order necessarily. It's just I went back and forth and thought about it, and so my top 5 right now are Moonshine Manny, Rogue, Night Owl Lacquer, Witch Cult Lacquer, and Cupcake Polish. And I said Cupcake Polish last, not necessarily, best for last or anything, but because they're what I call my gateway polish that got me back into collecting polish and kind of introduced me to boutique and indie polishes and just the hobby of collecting polish in general. I didn't really know that there was kind of a whole hobby of that. So I call Cupcake Polish my gateway polish because it got me into actually collecting nail polishes as a hobby. There have been lots of times in my life where I've accumulated quite a collection of them, but I didn't really know that there was all these different indie brands and boutique brands, and I wasn't really aware of all the like fun collections that mainstreams put out until I started kind of shopping around um, and watching YouTube. Um, so that's why it's my gateway, and so it will always be in like my top of the indies. Other times in my life when I've kind of collected polishes sort of on accident, but I've always really liked doing my nails and nail art, and I've definitely admired other people's nail art. And it's nice that I found this like whole community of other nail polish enthusiasts. So question 2 is glitter or no glitter, and the answer is glitter. I do really like creams as well, but one of the things that I like about creams is finding different glitter toppers and shimmers to go with them. I also like to maybe have a cream manicure for just like a day or two, and then I'll switch it up by putting either an accent nail with it or putting on a topper. The question 3 is OPI, China Glaze, or Essie. I think I kind of listed that off already. So my answer would probably be Orly or Essie, because I think the spirit of that question was, what's your favorite mainstream brand? When do you change your nail polish is question number 4. It really varies week to week. I think it's usually at least 2 times a week though, because I just like to change it up, and it's kind of my relaxing self-care after my kids go to sleep. So I really look forward to it, and I plan my future manis, and I just like to have different colors to look at. So question 5 is, what is your favorite color on your nails? And mine is purple. My favorite color in general for everything is purple, but I probably buy the most purple nail polishes. I also really like the blues and greens. Recently, I've been liking pinks and even reds more, which I have nothing against the color red, but I just didn't usually wear them on my nails unless it's like a Christmas mani or something. But my daughter loves pink, and so I've been kind of liking pink a bit more. I guess peer pressure. Question 6 is darks or brights. And that again really just sort of depends on my mood and the week and the weather and what I'm doing and wearing at the time. I'm definitely a seasonal wearer, but I'll also wear brights in the middle of winter sometimes just because I'm ready for some bright colors. And really for me it's about 50-50. But I probably go a little bit more towards the darks than the brights in general. Question 7 is what are you wearing on your nails at this moment? And so at this moment I am doing my nails, and I'm wearing a peel off base coat, and I will be wearing painted polish, Can't Kelp Myself, and Eat Cray Love. And those are both they both have this gold flash reactive glitter in it. Okay, number 8 is matte nails, in or out. That's very subjective for me. I would think more out than in. I'm starting to like them more. I think they definitely have their place in things like nail art. I think it's really cool looking when somebody does some nail art and one color is mattified and another color is like super glossy, and it makes this really interesting contrast. And a couple other people have said it too, so this is not, super original thought of mine, but I do find it odd when colors come out with a matte finish. Like a shade from a company will come out with a matte finish because you have to put a top coat on it. Well, I guess you don't have to put a top coat, but it lasts longer and looks better if you put a top coat on it and then a matte top coat over that. And so really you could matte or not matte any color that you want. The next question is French manicure question mark. And I was like, sure, why not? It's a classic. You can do lots of different things. You can do gradient French manicures. You can switch up the colors. You could do fancy French manicures with stamping. Do seasonal ones. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways that you could do a French manicure. And my favorite winter color. So I actually wrote this out yesterday, and maybe it's switching, but I wrote blue, and that I like to pair it with whites and grays, and of course glitters. And that's probably still true. But yeah, again, it sort of depends on my mood, along with the weather and what I'm doing. So thank you for watching and doing a mani with me. Hopefully more people will keep this tag video going. And I'll see you all later. Bye.